Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about brushes, but not only for Procreate. I'm going to talk about specifically about the sketching, about pencils part, okay? So we have in pencils, if you have noticed, we have letters and numbers, okay? So H and B are the main letters, and then we have numbers. So what they mean is H means hard, and B stands for black. The higher the H number, the harder the pencil and the lighter the mark it makes on the paper. Equally, like the higher B number, the softer the pencil and the darker mark it makes. So H pencils are great for drawing fine details, and I recommend you to sharpen it. And on the other side, B are great for shading and creating tonal ranges. And for that, sometimes we tilt the pencil like this. Let me show you. Sometimes we tilt the pencil like this to get some shading, okay? So that range of things is what I try my best to put on the digital, because I want the same, or at least a similar experience with this example. So Procreate has many sketching pencils here, as you can see. So if you take the original HB pencil, let's duplicate it to the left, duplicate, and now we're going to open this one. Let's clear here, and now try all the features, standing like this, then maybe changing the tilt to see what happens. Change the pressure as well. If I pressure more, what happens? I say this because one of the main practice we do when starting with pencils is I normally don't use completely black for sketching, just kind of like dark gray. So one of the exercises we learn when trying to learn to draw with pencil is to try to make shades while pressuring the pencil. So it has to be smoother. I don't find that here with this pencil. It changes, for me at least, the pressure I'm putting on my pencil is too strong right away, and then I don't see here in this region, I don't see that soft as I did here. So it takes a lot of practice in digital as well to recreate that. This one is getting better. So how to adapt this to you and to your pencil? So there are two things. One is inside the properties of the pencil, and the other one of the brush, of this brush. And the other one that is also very important is that you go to settings, go to preference, and go to pressure and smoothing. This is also very important because you need to adapt this up pressure sensitivity according to your pencil and according to yourself. So as you can see now, I'm going softer here. I don't, well, it will be hard to see, but I'm trying to pressure exactly as I did here. I'm trying, and then now I get it like a darker line with less pressure as I put here. Here I felt it that I was putting too much pressure, and that actually like tends to run the nib here. Okay, so it was too much for me, so I will go back a little bit to the one I had. I don't know about this one, but you keep trying until you find the one you like. This one for me works better. So that's one thing. The other one you can change is here directly on the brush, and here in Apple Pencil, then we can change. For example, here it says that it change by pressure. You can change the size, so that means that if it should be lighter if I go smooth, but then it loses the ink, let's say, so that means the flow is too much for me. So let's do it like exaggerated so you can see what happens. So the flow of the, let's say, ink, but in this case is a digital ink, fades away if you put the flow to maximum with the pressure. For me, it's too much. I will keep it to 85, around 85-ish. And the size as well. The size, it is convenient and it is not convenient. I have both type of pencil, the one that doesn't change the pressure. Why I do this? Because in an actual pencil, I mean, you can sharp it, right? But for sharp it, I prefer to change the shape than to actually change here the pressure. Because in an actual pencil, unless you're working like really hard, it will change the tip, but that doesn't happen when you are sketching. So for me, at least at my personal way of seeing it, I don't like changing the size with the pressure for sketching. I like it as it is. And the flow, yes, I do change the flow according to what I want. So let's go with 85, as I said before, and try it. Now let's see what happens. Now I have more control of what I want here is to create this from light to dark a bit smoother that I did before, as you can see. So this is the first exercise you need to do with your pencil. And this is supposedly an HB pencil, and it is based on this, on flow, on size. So actually you can repeat this process with all of them, and then check with your pencils if you have one set like mine, and you can actually see what is happening with all of them. And then what I like to do is to duplicate when I like something, to duplicate this and change the shape. You can draw your own shape, and you can see that in my other videos how to draw your own shape, or you can do this, go to edit, import, and you can import from the source library that comes with Procreate, okay? And here you can change maybe a more like rounded shape, and like pencil, like this is a crayon. Let's try this one. Done. And now you can see it's a thicker line. Let's increase this so you can see it more. Let's go to properties, increase the maximum size. And now let's see what's the maximum size of this crayon. I like it because it's a round shape. And now we have a round shader. I really like this one for shading like broader areas. So like doing this, you can create your own set of sketching. And if you don't want to take the time doing that, then you can download the one I'm posting below. There is a secret code right here in the video, and you can get your sketching set. But if you want, and I do recommend actually, that you create your own based on your likes and dislikes when you are drawing. So this is it. This is my tip for today about sketching and about pencils. And remember to subscribe to the channel to know more about Procreate and tips for digital drawing, and also to support this channel. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!